Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to day 91 of the Bink or Bust 100K Bankroll Challenge. We're sitting at 7,100. It's been a few days since we streamed. Took a bit of a break. Took a couple days off poker. Hopefully coming back fresh and ready to go. We did play a bit yesterday and the day before. Just a few small sessions here and there. I won a couple, lost a couple, so try to get back into it here and just focus on play good poker, turning things around here, get back on track for the bankroll challenge. It's going to be expected to stall out a little bit as we're trying to move up stakes, especially with such a huge jump between NL 100 and NL 200. So adjusting to that will be obviously very important long term to kind of move up stakes and improve our game. So we are trying to do that and focus on spots, good spots, continue telling our stories, and following hands from start to finish, because one thing a lot of people do, and I can fall victim to it as well, is basically when you're hand reading, kind of like backtracking, you got to go street by street, eliminating hands as you go, and cannot just decide that they now have a hand that they couldn't possibly really have. On like a river check raise or something like that. We will float threes to set mine, fold the 10-7, fold 5-3. We can defend the 5-4 suited as well. Pretty good flop for our range. Better bring the stream up here as well quickly. That. Fold here. Raise the flush. He does go a little bit over half pot, but we definitely need to call here. Then we'll check the side on the turn. All right, we are live. That's all good. That goes there. That goes there. Okay. Pull this up. And away we go. King's a really bad river card. A lot of the hands that we were beating are now beating us. King Jack, King 10, Ace King, stuff like that. So we are just going to have to check this one down. And if he does fire another barrel, we will fold. Mike first, 3 bets. We'll just defend the Ace 3 suited. Flop the Ace, that's a good spot, yeah. It's whether he's bluffing or not, we just can't really call there with 3s. It's way too strong. Good for his range. K goes half pot, we'd obviously defend the Ace 3. Okay, he checks. We're going to go 18, and then I'm just going to shove rivers. I don't think I need blockers. I think if he has the diamonds, he's just going to check shove or check call donk river. So if it goes check check, then we can just pretty happily just rip it in here as a bluff, and I think that's fine. If we do end up getting called, that's also fine. When he checks turn, that's a pretty weak move. So we're just trying to fold out like ace queen, stuff like that, like even ace queen, ace 10 with a diamond. Even ace king, king of diamond, ace king with king of diamonds is probably the best hand for him to call. But outside of that, I think a lot of folds. We obviously are repping pocket fours, pocket sixes, ace jack, pocket jacks, some portion of the time, but not really. Ace jack for sure, all the sets for sure, flush draws for sure. So I think that's something that over the last, during that downswing, wasn't so much of a, it was like a right back downswing. We lost a little bit, but generally speaking, it was almost all right back losses. And we do just set mine with the 4s. And when there's a king on the board, we're just going to check folding. And we'll raise these 3 suited. Pocket aces. Just raise that up. Fold queen deuce off. Hoping to get 3-bet here, of course. It does just call. We're just going to check here. And does not bet, so we will value bet here with the ace. And bottom left, we're gonna overbet. Right, he's pretty short actually. We'll just go 3/4 pot-ish, 60%. And he looks like he's disconnected or something. Okay, fold 10-3. He does end up calling. I think when the fourth diamond rolls off, we need to check. We'll just check the side here, to be honest. He does check back. I was going to say, that probably doesn't have a diamond. He's a relatively aggressive player, so I think if he had a diamond, he'd be just betting flop when we check to him. We'll do a little bit of pocket control here with the ace-9 and protect our checking back range. Okay, checks twice, so we're just going to go for value now. And booster C opens 4 bigs. I think we just ripped that for 30 bigs. With the ace-10, run into an ace-X, ace-5, okay. Yeah, that's why we shove there, because he's going to have lots of like brick aces and small pocket pairs and like king, queen, king, jack, king, 10. So that's good. Okay, and the stream is up and running. I still need to fix that delay. Just forget about that. King queen off. It's a 4-better fold hand, so we'll just fold this time. But a good portion of the time though. And we are muted, so that's good. We're gonna 3-bet the ace jack, raise the 7s, fold the king 4. We're gonna c-bet the ace jack suited. Generally, we either overbet here, and then if we get called, we decide, or we go small, and when we get called, we just like double barrel and barrel. 10. Raise the 8s, fold the king 4. Okay, it's good flop for us. I think we just go small here to start. We just take it down. We do have the 250k high roller off to the side here. It looks like Beaneggs is sitting at 7 mil. Cool to see him make another final table in the 250, that's for sure. We raise the 8s. He's been having a crazy summer. Jack 9 off will defend. Check here. Fold the 9-6. Raise the pocket 9s. And I think we're going to check raise here with the gut shot. We block a lot of that 9-10s and the jack 10s. So that's good. Pocket 9s, we 3-bet and call, just to kind of mix it in there. When the position opens, do a lot more calling though, I think. And we're going to go for value in the bottom right, defend the king jack. Ace deuce will float. He checks. I think we'll just try to hit. And we'll just check this down. Okay, he goes really big here. And we will defend on the ace. Probably have to call 1, I would imagine. Backdoor diamonds, backdoor flush draw has 2 more card. He obviously has all the jack 10s, 9-10s, queen 10, king 10, unfortunately, but also ace 10, so our king and jack are going to be good quite often here. I'm actually not sure what to do here. He's obviously repping a really strong hand. He could also have like a queen of diamonds, king of diamonds. I think with the king of diamonds we call, with the jack of diamonds, we're probably allowed to fold to that bet size. Okay. And I'm just going to float here and hope Lionheart picks up something to come after us with. He does like to get aggressive, so if he has some suited connectors or like a strong ace, we're gonna get exactly that more often than not. And I think this is probably a good spot to just slow play aces and hope he'll just blast off, and we'll just call down. It's 12.9. We do have the ace of diamonds, so we're not too worried about diamonds coming off, so we'll just call. The only reason diamonds suck is because um, he probably doesn't have one, especially when he checks here. He could have like jacks with a diamond or queens with a diamond or something. So I think we just check back and then we'll shove river or call a shove if he decides to rip it. And I think we just go small here. Okay, good flop for pocket sevens in the bottom right. He checks. We're going to give him a chance to bluff with like ace king, ace queen again. So we'll check to him and call. He checks again. And I think we'll just go as if we lose to 9-7. I guess we still win or chop up or whatever. Bigger portion of that, but still. Okay, flop two pair, and on this board we just go big. Nice way to get him to call the ace, that's good. And against an under the gun 3-bet. I guess he's relatively 3-bet happy, so I think we probably have to call the ace queen here. That was too bad. D-Negs, I think, is out of the tournament now. We just lost a big hand with ace queen versus tens. Tens flopped a set. I think it went check check, and then he hit an ace on the river, and money went in, and he lost, unfortunately. Didn't see the full hand, but I would imagine that's how it played out. We are going to float the ace queen here with the ace of clubs, especially. Okay. And we'll check raise the ace 10 suited some portion of the time here. Call, 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 call. Okay, we have tons of like ace jack in our range. I think he's going to keep betting ace jack at least some portion of the time. I also think we can probably pretty happily just try to show down ace queen here. So I think bluffing is probably not necessary. Okay, let's go check around on the flop. No, he bet. Okay. And we do just call river here. We do call the eights. Yeah, exactly. You could argue that maybe like bluffing is better there just to take him off of ace-x hands, but I think this is fine. Can't get this guy out. Okay, goes over pot here. It's interesting. It's a good spot for him to be bluffing. We do block pocket aces. We have a lot of pocket fours, pocket twos, pocket threes that we can represent here. And then we obviously have like hearts and the 5x. Potentially even an ace to get there with. It's a very good spot for him to overbet bluff with all these like bluffs out there, and people don't really 3-bet wide enough. I'm actually surprised he called tens here. Because we didn't 3-bet, it kind of makes sense-ish. I think that call is probably losing long term from him for most players in the pool, but I think that's just like it's just a spot where we fold or shove, and I think our hand's way too strong to be obviously folding there. to the overbet, but you're not getting odds. So I think given stack sizes and being at a position, just the best play is just to rip it there. Even though we lose some portion of the time, we got tons of equity when he calls. In that case, we actually had what, like, I guess we had like 35% equity, so I think that's pretty good. I'm actually surprised he went with the overbet there with tens. Maybe he thinks we would be check raising all the sets more often than not. And here we just go for the check raise, of course, with the open ender and the backdoor hearts. It's a big board changing card. Normally we would overbet that turn once they check back flop, but I think we'll just check here. He doesn't have hearts though really ever, so that's fine. Oh, just overbet river now. Hope to get called by like pocket sevens or something, pocket eights, ace high. And then if he raised, he probably just has like, I don't even know, ace five maybe. Okay, fold queen six suited. So hopefully we can get back into streaming mode here. Get back to streaming every day. Be good. And he does bet. We do check to him. He bets. We block jack queen. We block king queen. I think we probably just check raise this as well. Barrel on a diamond, barrel on a 10, barrel on a 9. I think we just call the nines here. It's just the end of the gun open. Mind you, he's not a full stack, so he's probably pretty fishy, but he's going to be pretty tight from under the gun, given his attempt to steal and his three bets are so low. I think we just get out of the way here. Raise the 6-7 suited. We're going to fold the 8s in the small blind versus the bet and the 3-bet. And we'll just float in with this 8-7 ace 7 suited. And with that small 3-bet, we definitely defend here. Definitely ISO the ace deuce suited. Okay. I think with how much money's kind of going in the middle here, being out of position, time to cake is going to have to fold quite a bit here, so, or just jam to this sizing. Whoa, what's that? 27 bigs. It's a good play by him. We have to fold because we're stuck in the middle with him. Modesty. What's that? 30, 40, 50, 60. Yeah, that's fine. Should have gone maybe a couple ticks higher just so we have a clean shove on the river with 2 pair. And he goes in the tank for a little bit. And we do take that down with the flush draw. And we just rip here for value with ace deuce. Obviously, we lose to like ace 8, ace 7, but he also has 8, 9, 7, 8, ace 10, you know, ace jack. He's not going to be 3-betting those hands very often, so just because he's a fish. And they don't 3-bet wide enough. Okay, king 10, we'll check back. Check back here, queen jack off. Pretty cuspy, but we will raise. And we will float the ace backdoors. Okay, checks to us on the ace. I think once we've been double checked too, we can just bet for some value here now. Any double barrels, we'll let this one go. Could definitely be a call when we hit the ace or the 8 there, but I think most fish don't double barrel enough. Okay, this flop, you could probably bet this flop. You are supposed to check back a lot on the small pocket pairs. They do have a lot of like 5, 6, 6, 7s and stuff. Okay, and we'll go for value when we turn queen, and we'll raise these through suited, and in the, I think where we're here. I think we must have misclicked queen 8 suited. We'll have to float in now. Don't limp. Limping is in fact not pimping. Oh, looks like D-Negs is all in with an ace-10 offsuit. Looks like he's going to get it through. So far. And we'll squeeze the king-queen. Yeah. He almost doubled his stack there. Fold queen 7. And we're going to bet here. Fold 6-3. Let's hope D-Negs can get a double up and get back to a decent stack here. It's not terribly well, you know, it's not terrible lead positioned, but he does need a double. Pots 6,000. Looks like you might run into it here. Foxen's got ace king under the gun. He should be able to get away from most of his hands, but okay, fold the queen 8, fold the 10-4. What happened here? They just go check, 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 turn, and then he bet river. I think we just have to call the 7. Surprised he checked that often with the ace, but that's fine. This lets us get to a cheap showdown with the 7, and then I think that's fine. It's all good. We're probably pretty even right now after losing that big check shove on the NL100 table. Oh yeah, we're gonna lose Negreanu. He's got ace-9, Foxen opened under the gun with ace-king, and he's pretty short, so yeah. Looks like he's gonna take him out most of the time. Alright, 9-ball. Okay, king 9 suited, we'll just fold that. It's too tight, but nah, he's dead. It's too bad for the tournament, and the stream's just gonna drop off like crazy. I wonder if he cashed it or not. I think I'm gonna lead out here with the queen 5. Okay, the ace 4, we will bet. Calls. Okay. So you just got any hand here, really. Um, I guess we fold. Lose to 3, lose to any 7, lose to any 6 or 8. Okay, top right, we're double barreling, of course. Lost flips to this guy, unfortunately. Booster C. Right. I don't know. Stream we can shut down now. Fold here. And I think we can pretty comfortably 3-bet to the ace-jack off. Fold the 5s. I think we have to bet thin here because we have top 2. Hey, like, means yeah. Alright, we're just gonna let the ace king go. Still think it's a value bet there no matter what. Let the ace jack go to the shove. No action with kings. I don't think he showed his hand there, did he? No. And we'll fold Jack 9 for the heads-up table. We may end up leaving the heads-up table if it doesn't fill, because it's just going to be too distracting to the rest of the tables. And we'll fold the 7-4. So hopefully we can get this run bad out of our life here. Kind of turn things around a little bit. Fold king 5, fold the jack 5, fold the 8-6, ace queen we raise, fold 7-5. So we're about even this morning. I think we've played most hands pretty well. Do like our shove with ace 10. We block aces in that when we had them there. Oh, look at this. That'd be cool to see a bad beat. Had that hand play out. What do we got here? No 3. Well, there's a click back here. Okay, defend the king 10, fold 10-4. 3-bet the ace queen. This guy's going to call wider than he should by a long shot. And I don't think bet sizing is going to matter all that much. Huh. This is interesting. It's so big that it feels like ace king, I'm not going to lie. So I think we just probably shove here. And it's could be aces though. For fuck's sakes, just one time. Like we're just running into it like crazy lately. It's getting a little tilting, to be honest. Actually, the last like 50,000 hands have been like a fucking tilt fest. You know, play well, play well, play well, run into it. You could argue folding there for sure, I guess, but I'm fucking done calling off with these little bit boxes. So our initial thought was to fold, but you know. Because he's never bluffing there, but it does, like when you go that huge, it feels like ace king a lot of the time. His sizing, just keep him blue. Was a bit suspicious though. Fold here, raise the king jack. Nice. Could have probably ripped there, but at least we got that back, so that's good. We just lost there, but we managed to get most of it back, so we'll take it, I guess. Was that almost? Oh yeah, it's almost a 200 big blind pot. Fold the 8-6. So check back the jack. We're gonna 3-bet the 9s. This guy's squeezing, but with the king 9 suited out of position, I think we just let it go. And heads up's going okay. Bet the flop, he calls. Bet the turn as well. Okay. So he didn't 3-bet pre, so he doesn't have like king, queen, kings, or queens. Could have floated in with a just fold in with a bunch of backdoors, or cards, stuff like that. But once he rips river, we're just done. Donk lead on the river is almost always the nuts. Okay. Calls flop. He's gonna have a bunch of 5x, some 6x, some pocket 7s, some pocket 8s. I think Donk leads into us. I was gonna say I think we just check back here. Of course there's an ace. Maybe 3-bet the ace-8 suited, check back the kings once the flush rolls in. The jacks are just a fold there once he donk leads turn and then blasts river. Okay. With the flush draw out there, we'd go a little bit bigger with ace-king here. So we'll just go essentially half pot. Raise the 5-3 suited, fold the king-8. The hearts are a really bad card. We just got to give up now. And we'll just check down when we hit the 8. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, fold the queen 4, raise the ace jack, or raise the pocket jacks. Bearded Angel 3-bets. These stats are a little deceiving. Definitely 3 is more aggressive than that. It's definitely. So we just could 4-bet here, but mostly just 100% almost call. Ace Queen suited. Oh my gosh, my eye. Oh man, tired. Okay, fold the 9-7. 3-bet the jacks, fold the king-8, and it's a really small c-bet into a board like this is a bit suspect. So I think we call. Fuck off, bro. Well, I think he's gone big enough that we can just fold. I know it seems nitty to fold jacks and stuff in a lot of those spots, but against these players, I don't really see much other option. Okay, and we just have to value bet here at the ace, I think. And we're going to value bet the queens. I think if he shoves there, we just fold. Do we get any value with this straight? No, sure folds it. Alright. Lucky Chewy. I don't recognize that guy. Okay, let's see. This guy loves the 3-bet, so. Not sure the best way to play this, though, to be honest. Okay, and we'll value bet the ace, raise the aces. Ace 2 suited. Oh, against that stack size, we'll just jam. It's fine for like 15 bigs and under to just get it in. Check here. He does call. Okay, that's a good start. Check, check, check. So, I feel like betting is probably best here in the middle table. I think the odds of him slow playing are probably relatively low. And I think we just have to check call here, even though the 8-king hits his range, and he probably just has it. We misplayed the turn. All right, we're just dodging a 10 or a queen. Okay, okay. Raise the 10-8. And I'd rather just float in here with the 7s, given stack sizes. I think we're going to have enough of an advantage post-flop. Okay, fold here. Okay, misplayed this again. Look at his stack size. Okay, we just call off. We definitely just call the 7s here. It's a good turn for us. If he just keeps blasting, though, we'll probably end up letting it go. Sure, we can run it 3 times. It's fine. Oh, cool if you had pocket tens on that flop, wouldn't it? Oh, and there's a 3. Oh my god. Ah. Good thing it's a short stack. Okay, fold the 10 deuce. Fold the 9 deuce. We get 3-bet here with ace 7 suited. We'll just fold it. Can 4-bet sometimes as well. And we're getting more than 2 to 1, so we just have to call our entire range pretty much. Yeah, that's fine. Even if you flip that hand over, right, you have to call getting those odds. We're almost flipping. Doesn't run it. Twice. Usually I deny the run it 3 times, but against the fish, I think it's better to just do whatever they want. Okay, we'll go small here. Calls. Okay. And I think we'll just go half pot. Nice. We're just trying to poem along here. It's just free money, right? So this is one of those spots where you could go less than his full stack just because he might fold because he doesn't want to be knocked out. But whatever. I think we'll just shove here. Okay, we're in a great spot here. Flop a boat. And I wonder if we should just check back. I think we just check back. His stack size is so small that we can just rip every river anyways. But this could give him a chance to bluff at it. Okay. I think we call here. Once he checks back flop, I think we don't have much of a choice. Call there and to call river, I think. Okay. You should probably trust his bet sizings. Okay, fold here, raise the 6s, fold jack 8, check here, fold here, raise the king 8 off, fold the 8-6, fold the 9-4. And I think we just see bet with the 6s here. Okay. Aces again. Let's try to win one with the aces. And we will value bet the turn. And we will 3-bet the aces. And hopefully we can get a 4-bet out of them. No action. Guess we can pull up Poker Craft here. What the hell is this? Guess multi-way. Stuck in the middle, we just fold it. Show here. I wonder how much we're down this morning. Okay, fold, 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 fold. Yeah, it could be worse. We're actually up in EB, so that's cool. What? And I'm really getting sick of Donklet being Donklet into here. But we'll just believe him. Makes this life nice and easy to fold. So we're basically down to buy-in. EV we're up 50. So $150 difference basically between them, what should be expected. Okay, and the deuces we call, we fold the 10-3. Fold the 7-4. Okay, we flop a set. this board. I think we're just going to value bet once he checks to us. That's fine. Okay, check calls. It's interesting. This is the spot if we're bluffing, we're going to be over betting. So we're going to do the same thing with our nutted hands. And he's just going to fold a 10 there. Okay. Huge stations, etc. I guess I just call here. Just because he's under the gun. Any other position, I'd be 3-betting him, but especially given how many hands he's playing. All right, we're just going to let that go. Once he's taken 2 aggressive lines, you know, from like station-y fish, just believe it, even if it is just a big flop bet, you know, and a pre-flop raise. They do see bet too often, but that board with our hands just too dead. Even certain hands like ace, queen, ace, king, we're losing to the showdown. I think we can just float in here. We're not going to get 3-bet enough. Bet the ace 8, fold here. And we'll 3-bet the ace 9 suited. Take me check calling the ace 8, of course. Check call. Diamonds should be scary for him. They are not. Continues blasting. I think when he continues barreling like this on the diamonds and we just have like a reg ace at a position, probably fold. Call if we had like the ace of diamonds. But when he blasts there, I think it's too often he's going to have like ace 6, ace 4, pocket 4s, pocket 6s, or a better ace with like a diamond in his hand. Okay. And we 4-bet the ace king with the intention of just getting it in here four-handed. And we do overbet here once it's checked to us twice and take that down. Check here, raise the deuces. Okay. Okay, so he checks back flop, milk second hand leads out. We definitely call here. We get 4-bet, queen 10 suited. We'll call in position. And we're going to 3-bet here with the ace jack. And we're going to c-bet a bit bigger on this board. He checks to us after 4-betting on the ace. It's definitely a little bit suspicious. We're going to check back here. Good turn card. I think it'd be detrimental to bet there, flush, and then get check raised and have to either call off or fold. Milk second hand, 3-bets the jacks from the cutoff. We do a lot of 4-betting there, do some calling, all that stuff. I think we'll just check back the 10 as well. I don't think there's really any world where unless he has pocket aces here, that's possible. Huh. Every inch of me thinks this is pocket aces, to be honest. But I think we still have to shove this for value. No snaps, so it's not aces or 10s. Could be kings with the king of club or something, though. Okay, so floppy bets, turn, he checks back. I think we just block bet here for value on the river now. And we do, oh shit, I misread my hand. Yeah, that's whatever. Okay, take that down. He does end up folding. We do win in the bottom left. That was just, I don't know why I thought I had ace jack there. Okay, 3-bet the ace jack suited, and we will open the king 5 suited, raise the 7s. Fold the 10-4. Okay, we do get called. Okay, flops Queen 8 Jack. It's really good for our range, of course. We'll half pot. He does have King Queen Ace Queen Jack Queen in his range. He's got a bunch of small pocket pairs as well. Okay, we see bet flop. Calls. Calls like he doesn't have aces, kings, queens, ace king probably. Given how he plays, I imagine he continues with those. He has some king queen, some ace queen. He will overvalue the queen here, so we got to be cautious of that. But once he checks back, again, I think we just block bet for value. King Jack, Jack 10, pocket tens, 7-8 suited, 8-9 suited, ace king. Those all call flop and check back turn. Uh, so I think we block bet, and then we do lose sometimes to ace x, and then I think we do get called by like king jack, pocket tens sometimes as well, jack 10. Okay, and king queen off. We'll just defend here sometimes, 3-bet a bunch as well. Okay. So mid-bet call. I think we call one here. And I think we just call here in position. Huh. I guess what happened here? Flop call turn. Check raises. Alright, hold on here. Holy fuck. This fucking time bank shit is driving me up the wall. Wow, it just jams it, eh? That's interesting. What happened here? We 3-bet, calls, we check. I think we just have to call yeah, good play, sir. Defend ace 10, fold here. My bank's got the best of us. Money was going in no matter what. Oh wow, we turn it. Very good money. Money was going in kind of no matter what happened there. So you could just shove it. You could just check call because he might give him a chance to like bluff instead of only calling the king. I think both are theoretically fine. And I have no idea what's happened in this hand, so I'm just going to get out of the way. Too much was going down there. Against the under the gun open, I don't think king queen's a 4-bet or 3-bet or cold 3-bet. He does double barrel the ace. We do call that, of course. The ace 10. And when he goes this small, even if he is doing it with like ace queen as well, it's just a call for sure. Ace king 5. It's fine. It's a great outcome when he goes that small, I think. Not a great option because he could have got way more out of us that spot. And we'll 3-bet the 6s this time. And we can float the 7s. Check to him. Okay, this board we're going to be check raising. I imagine he's going to bet it like 100%. Yeah, we just check raise. Okay, let's just check the lobby here, see if there's anything else running. There's not. Ace deuce. It's not the greatest of turn cards, but I think we just rip it in here anyways. King 10 does get there and spades get there, but he has lots of like kings, aces with a spade, ace king, ace queen, queen jack, stuff like that. So the money still needs to go in here for value. And when he does have the flush of the straight, it is what it is. So he doesn't have a flush, or he would have called by now. So it could be king 10. Yeah, or it could be exactly a hand like that. Haven't ran good on this table, so let's see if we can turn that around. Just need to dodge a spade. Nice. Yeah, so sometimes he does have a flush there. We don't want to miss out on a ton of value. Oh, I guess we're heads up. That's a call heads up, obviously. Okay. All right. It's gonna get crazy. We might have to shut down one of these heads up tables. It's gonna be pretty hard to keep up with stuff. Multi-way. And we're just gonna fold jack 10 suited there. And we are gonna double barrel here. He's gonna be calling all kinds of just bare, like single flush cards. Okay, we bet he calls. We are ahead of all the flushes. We're ahead of like a hand like 5-6. At sevens, those all call as well. Most of those will just look to be showing down. Okay, it's a pretty good flop. It's a really wet board, so we're actually going to go bigger here than maybe we normally would. And we're just, again, looking to show down with the eights here. And pocket nines, we're going to bet for value. And we're going to fold here bottom left. We're going to raise here in the top right. And block bet river with nines. We still, like, we expect to get called by like 4x, 3x bunch. Once we get raised there, interesting. Question becomes, do we believe him that he has an 8? Like his most likely 8s that he calls with pre-flop are going to be 8-9 and 7-8. I doubt he just raises a jack here very often. His lines, it's only tempting because we block 8-9, but I guess he has tons of other 8x that he could have 7-8, ace-8, stuff like that. Okay. What happened here? I guess we float the gut shot and we get there. We have ace queen, and just like lost. And we're gonna raise here on the turn again. Bigger the better. Okay, flop a set in the top right. Ooh. That's unfortunate. With the straight heads up, we just have to call, but it's a bad river card, obviously. Yeah. It's a good call by him, obviously. And cold. And against the 3x under the gun, I'll just fold the queen 8, I think. Call the queen 9. Let's just check in on the session here. I feel like we're doing better than we were, but we'll see. Yeah, we're up now. That's good. Okay, check here, fold the 6-5. Check the queen 9. We will ISO the queen jack off, fold here. Definitely continue calling here with top pair. And we're just going to think for a minute on the flush and then check to him. Interesting. This guy cold call leads. Do we really think he's running that hot? I just gotta let it go, I guess. What the is going on here? Being 130 bigs deep, I think we just check call the ace-10 off. Okay. Probably just gonna leave this at L50 table. It's too much going on to keep enough like of a track on it. I guess we just fold. Okay, we're gonna check back top pair here. I think anything but multi-way, I think we just check back here. Oops, misclick there. Send the queen 8 off. Supposed to be doing a lot of 3-betting to those 3x opens, but We'll defend here. We're gonna have to value bet now. Yeah, we misclicked. Now we got to call. And we're gonna overbet again here on the turn when he checks back flop. Calls this time. And we're gonna have to double barrel. And we'll check call the 8. If it wasn't an ace, I'd be giving up a ton of the time there. When it is the ace, it just makes it so much less likely he has the ace, so we can push him off a ton of his hands. Okay, we turn 2 pair, and we could overbet there, could just call. We're gonna fold 6-7. Misplayed the turn there sometimes. Jack 9 off, check, fold the 8-5. He checks to us on the 5, ace board. I think we check back and then we'll just bluff turn. And we do call here with 2 overcards and the gut shot. And we'll defend the king 10 in the big blind. We check raising here with the jack a ton of the time. And we just give up the queen jack. We do check raise a little bit less frequently when he goes big on that board, but we block 10 jack, block king 10, and there's just a ton of cards we can double barrel with the spade in our hand as well. And we're going to 3-bet ace-8 suited. It's a good flop. Check to him. He checks back for the overbet again. Folds. It's going to show the ace there, just because I have been using a lot of overbets against him. You just check fold the jack here in the bottom right. All the tables are getting short, so it's actually getting relatively difficult here. Okay, we take that down. He limps. We're definitely ISOing the ace jack. Raise the jack 9 here. Fold here. Initially, I wanted to 3-bet the jack 8 suited, but I think that's probably a little too late. And we fold the jack 9. Check back 7s. Probably a bit of a task keeping up here. I don't know how guys do it all the time. And we're going to overbet again. He's going to have to pick one of these overbets off eventually. Just keep hitting the hands, though. I show it to him this time. I want to strengthen that overbet range because I use it a lot as a bluff against guys who are, in fact, folding to it a ton. It's a good flop. Okay, and we should be check raising here quite a bit. He does call. Good turn for us. We are going to double barrel here pretty big. And then if we don't hit, we're just going to give up if he calls again. And if he shoves, we have to fold. We snap calls. All right, we just give up. Okay. Okay, it's a pretty good board for us. I don't think we need to necessarily bet it. As the pre-flop 3-better, he has a lot of ace queen, some 10s, some jacks and stuff. So I think checking back is probably best. And I think we just check back turn as well. And then we obviously have to call rivers. Okay. And we just go small here. We're just trying to milk an ace that got there. He just had an under pair, I would imagine. Okay, we ISO, milk second calls. And we're just going to go big here on this board. The king's just way too strong in our range to do anything but blast there. This gets squeezed by Mozity, so we do call the 5-4 suited, especially when he goes that small. Ming Donk leads again. Clicks it back, just has aces a lot, kings a lot. Or is just trying to, I don't know, feel this guy out, I guess. And we ISO the kings, fold the ace-6, fold the 10-7. So, I think that heads up hasn't done us very well. Better than I thought. Fold the ace-5, fold the jack-4, ISO the king-queen here. These are weird spots. I don't really know. Like, we're three-handed, but he's like 60 bigs deep. So maybe we just adjust our 3-bet sizing, I guess. Like a tournament style, where we go smaller. And we are going to be 3-bet jamming. If he 4-bets, well, people don't 4-bet light enough, so we'll have to decide on that one. But okay, that's getting more interesting for us. I don't know if it's better to like, it's probably better to just rip this. Okay, raise the queen jack. Good turn card. Fold queen 8. Fold the ace-9. Wow, that's a bad river card. Lucky you, Ming. Lucky me on the turn, though. Okay. Fold here, 9-3 fold. Go for the check raise here in the middle table, at the bottom. No action. Bet. Ten three off, we'll just fold. Fold 6-3 suited. 3-bet the king queen suited. What's going on here? Jack 9 suited, we 3-bet. We should have gone to 12 here. 12.5 against the 3x open. Okay, no 4-bet. So probably doesn't, like, given we're three-handed, probably doesn't have aces, probably doesn't have ace-king, probably doesn't have pocket queens, probably doesn't have pocket jacks. If he called turn there, we'd probably just give up, though, I think, on the river. There's a lot of, like, ace-queen, ace-jack in his range as well, so we do double barrel, like jacks, queens there, pocket jacks, pocket queens, king 10, all those are in our 3-bet range, aces, ace king, stuff like that, all play as we did. So if he does end up calling or shoving there, our range is just so strong that we have to believe him, I think, essentially, and give up. And we read the ace-5. I think it's easier, excuse me, to just c-bet here, and then double barrel. Could argue that eights are strong enough to just check down. But I think he's going to overfold a jack. And if he's overfolding a jack, then that becomes a significantly more profitable line. When you consider that he's definitely not playing draws aggressively. So we can not worry about like king 10 or like ace king, ace 10, hearts, stuff like that, check shoving on us. So it just makes it easy to play, right? If they're not going to check raise draws or anything like that, then our marginal holdings can double barrel a lot more to fold out their marginal holdings that slightly beat us. And we get 4-bet here, we're just going to let that go. Fold king 7. So many opportunities there. He goes really small here. I think I'm just going to check raise. I think I have to on that board. We get 3 bets. King Jack suited. How often has this guy been 3-betting? He's got a pretty strong 3-bet range, doesn't he? I think King Jack suited is a good spot to bluff. And we'll just fold to a shove, and then we'll play post flop accordingly. Good flop. So we just go small here and then shove turns. He lets go. We do flop the ace here with the backdoor queens. And it's going to be hard for us to fold on this board, given how many aces he's obviously going to be raising. And I think we check shove here on the turn. Or maybe we just check call. It's not really too many bad turn cards for us, and it's probably better to keep all of his bluffs in than let him out of this hand super cheap. That'd be interesting if he shoves here. It just gives up. Plan was to call that river shove if he did have one. King makes it less likely he has ace king, and that's the hand we're pretty much worried about the most there. And we do 4-bet c-bet in the middle bottom table there with the king jack suited, and get no action when we flop top 2. And we just fold here. Nice to see this NL50 table fill up a little bit. You really just can't take your hands away from the tables anymore, given the time banks. King deuce suited will just defend. Fold queen 7 here. If he goes really small, could check raise a bunch. Okay, we are going to overbet here. If he does call, we're just going to give up unless we hit a club on the river, because he could check back a lot of like 10x here. I'm tired. It's 5:30. Okay. Fold the queen 5. Fold 9-5 suited. It's good. Stream's been up for an hour. We're going to be streaming for quite a bit longer here still, at least another hour or so. Okay, we fold 7 deuce suited. Okay, we raise jack 9. Fold the jack 9 here. Pocket aces raise. Excuse me. Fold 7-8. Checks again. I think we just have to bet once we've been checked to twice like that. Aces, we will value bet here. Just do a small bet. Calls. Not the greatest of turns for us. Big blind calling range is going to have a lot of X in it. Hmm. I think we value bet now. I think he's got a most of the time he's going to bet an 8 there on the turn or on the river. And now we beat. Not that he should have too often have like Jack 10, 9, 10, Jack 9, but he does have those in his range. Especially when we see bet flop, he calls, then he'll check to us, hoping we bet again on the turn, and then now like he would donk lead. I think a lot of that on the river value, expecting us to just check back a ton, but still call some. Uh, but excuse me. Okay, I think we're just gonna bet double barrel. He's gonna float every single ace X, every single 5, every single pocket pair. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna see what Blizzy does. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a weird hand. It's just stupid. Probably should just ISO or fold. Like ISO and then call off or just fold. Perfect. Defend the ace 9, gets the cutoff open. Okay. This is, I think, a mix between 4 betting and calling. I think he is relatively tight with 3 bets, only 8%. So I think calling can be better sometimes. Okay. We definitely could check raise here, but I think that's going to strengthen his range too much. And check call again. Wow. I think we just fold. Um, Hearts is a bad card for us. It's bad if he has pocket jacks in his range here, right? But I doubt he does very often. Oh, nice hand. He got us. He got us. Could be just too. Could be just too nitty there, but we should take note of that. Three bet 7-8 suited. Button. And we bet here. He got us. He got us. Hmm. I wonder how much too nitty that was to fold there, if at all. Fuck, you can't do anything with these time banks. Good frickin' lord. Check here. Threes. We do fold. Fold king eight. King suited. 7-9 suited. We will open. Let's just look at that hand, shall we? Could argue that 3-betting's best. Well, 4-betting's definitely best now that we know he does 3-bet 7-8 suited in those spots. He just obviously decided that he's going to bluff me in that specific hand. Just trying to decide if I like my fold. I think I do, mostly. Like, ish. I think in a vacuum, I don't in pocket queens, obviously you can get exploited if people think you're just going to be like folding pocket queens there, but like the only people who are going to exploit you are regs, and we're not going to be folding like pocket queens to regs. In that spot, we're just going to call, 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 call. But a guy who's not 3-betting light enough. The issue is he could overvalue ace-10 suited and jacks in that spot. In which case, you know, if we're folding queens there, then it's a good play for him to just go bet, bet, shove. People are just so tight, you know what I mean? And his 3-bet was so tight that for him to just start blasting off like that, it's pretty unexpected. So I think it's fine against him. In reality, knowing that he can do that in the future, maybe we just have to call down. Not really sure. Fold jack 4, fold the knight 7. Fold the 6-4 suited. Fold the 4 deuce. Let's just see how this is going though. He's stalled out a little bit, but I think overall going pretty well so far. Limp pot. I think I'm gonna go small and then just overbet like pretty much any turn. Just because this guy's range is gonna be so wide. Good lord. Clicks it back. He's playing every hand. He's playing really like spewy aggro though too, so it's very kind of interesting. Okay, what happened here? See what he calls. You definitely call here, obviously, with Jack of Hearts. There's nothing else to do. Checks. We'll just go for value. Worst heart. A 5. Queen. All those can be tempted into a call some portion of the time. So even though we've got folds there, I don't think we get bluff raised really ever. Oh, excuse me. I'll check Jack 3. Fold to 10-7. Once he checks twice, I think we can c-bet overbet. Get check raised, we will just fold to him. Okay, ace king we raise. 7-5 suited. We're just gonna shift to small bets for now. Okay. Man, how does Lizzie always have these monster stacks? Crazy. 9-7. Anywho, we just bet here, fold here, fold here. I think we probably double barrel here. Lizzie calls again. And I think with the gut shot and 2 overs, we just keep barreling here. Good lord. My cats are fighting. Not my cats. We're this. Somebody's cat comes to our back door all the time. And then him and my cat just fight. I don't know if you can hear it. Just banging. They just fight through the glass. Lunatics. Okay, we're gonna 3-bet the ace jack. Definitely call the 6s here. Value bet here. Okay, we take it down with the ace jack in the bottom right. Take it down with the king 9. He checks back. I think we give him a chance to bet the ace king. He might bet ace king for value now. So we check to him again. Fuck off, man. It's a fine call, though. Ooh, excuse me. Tired. Fold jack 4. Okay, we're gonna raise the ace queen. Okay. Ace 4. Fold the king 9. Okay. 3-bet the aces. So you can get some action here. Nice to run into a monster. I don't. It's been a long time since I've got aces in pre, I think. Oh, there we go. Good start. Let's get 2 of you in there with both kings or something. That'd be cool. Ace king. Nice. No 10. No jack. No queen. What's he need? King king or jack jack, basically. Uh-oh. Could you imagine if I preemptively did that and it went runner, runner, king, king? That'd be hilarious. I don't think we're going to play this Lionheart character heads up. Not with 6 other tables up and running or whatever it is. I think it's a little more tempting to call these like King 9 hands deep. King 5 suited, we can 3-bet sometimes, call sometimes. It's a good flop for us though. He bets small. We are check raising. All kinds of King Jack, King Queen, Ace King that could be in his range as the pre-flop raiser. But we want to just attack that as best we can. Okay, we're 3-handed now. That's good. Call 3 deuce suited some portion of the time with the big fish in there, especially. This could be a spot we donk lead too. I think we just let this go. Nine five suited, we're going to be opening. Gets folded to us. Folding if somebody else raises. He goes into the tank and then finally calls. It's interesting. Okay, at a position on the Jack 8 deuce, we are going to be betting. I highly doubt there's a world where he is slow playing pocket aces here. Given the fact that we're deep, I think it's going to be pretty unlikely. But that would happen. He's just going to be too scared of going post flop. Reasonably slow. And I think if I have kings and stuff like that, he doesn't want to miss value. Jack 3. Okay, Lionheart leaves us, which is fine. All right, see how she's going now. Picked up some chips there, I think. That would have been a nice little bump. The Queen 10, I guess we just fold to the open. 9-10 suited, we raise. Okay. I guess we'll leave these tables temporarily. Readjust that. A little bit of a better view. Raise the ace-jack suited. Ace with the 10-7 suited. We are definitely calling the 10-9 suited there, especially against this small 3-bet. And we're going to be value betting here with the 10. And he goes half pot on this board. That's interesting. He will do it with like ace king, ace queen, king queen, king jack, all those like Broadway hands with a single heart and with 2 hearts. We have 7s, 3s, 8s, 8, 9, 7, 8, ace 8 suited. All of those are in our range. So if he blasts pretty big again, oh, it goes really small. That's interesting. I think I have to raise this. I guess there's 2 options. We could just call to try to realize our equity, but I think when he goes this small, we probably just need to take like the more aggressive line here and raise. And then obviously if he rips, we can just fold. And if he calls, we can decide what we want to do on the river. Again, I have 3s, I have 7s, I have 8x here. All of those are raising him. Interesting. I think I'm going to jam and hate my life if he calls. But I'm going to do it anyways. That small bet is such a block bet with like kings and aces. This is such a hard board for him to call. We have tons of like 8x and 7x in our range, which he doesn't have. So it's just going to come down if he's willing to call an overpair or not, I guess, on this board. He's either going to convince himself we have a 7 or an 8, or he's going to convince himself we have a busted flush draw. which they don't raise turn a ton. So this is pretty session defining here. If he folds this, it's gonna be great. If he calls, it's gonna suck. What the fuck was that? That seems hacky. Not really sure what to think there. Oh, and then just gets a boat next hand. Well, I don't really know what to think about that team. We either just got like massively owned somehow. Kind of stunned there, to be honest. I'm not sure what to think about that. I mean, I get my turn raise is relatively polarizing. To the point, like, we don't, like, once we raise turn, we don't have tens, we don't have jacks anymore. We don't have tens, we don't have jacks, we don't have queens. But we have tons of pocket threes, pocket sevens, pocket eights, 8x. Mind you, most of our 8x is 8, 9, and 7, 8 suited. Well, I don't really know what to think there. That seems crazy to me. I mean, we did get owned, though. We did properly read his hand, though, as well. I don't really know what to think there. That just seems, like, insane. 7x, 8x. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. If you read through our line, maybe you could, like, figure that out, potentially. Ugh. It's gonna ruin our session now. I don't know. It should have worked, I think. I mean, we're saying we have an 8. Hmm. Still very confused by that, to be honest. Well, for anybody who saw that hand in the comments down below, let's get some feedback on that one. This could just be like a, I wonder what he has call. I don't really know what to think. That did ruin our session, so that's not cool, bro. It's crazy that he goes back to back though for like 500, 600 blinds, just flops the absolute nuts. Huh. Well, it doesn't really matter. If I checked down the river, I would have been mad for not bluffing. Um, we block him from having all the eights. We can have all the eights. We do have a pretty polar range here. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out if there's something he could have read into, or if that was just a case of like, I'm gonna look this guy up. But it seems crazy to look up. I just wonder, especially when he has the hearts. Like he has exactly the hand he wants me to have, like ace jack hearts, king queen hearts, jack queen hearts, ace jack hearts. Yeah, I honestly don't have a clue where he would decide calling there is a good idea with king high. The only thing is like my turn bet basically removes tens, jacks, queens from my range and puts me way more into the 8x. But I have all the ace 8 suiteds. I have all the 7 8 suiteds, mind you, the sevens out there. I have all the 8 9 suiteds. Like I don't have a ton of combos of that. It's basically 7 8 suited, 8 9 suited, and ace 8 suited some portion of the time. I don't know. He might have just owned us there. It's possible. He'd have to be hand reading like fucking phenomenal though to get there. Lucky Chewy. Yeah, I don't really know what to think still. Well, it has thrown us off our game. That is for sure. That's a massive 3-bet. We'll fold to that. Call the queen 8 suited. Man, that was a wild call. That was a wild call. Hey, yeah, yeah. We just lost every hand since. Not cool, bro. I don't know. The only thing I can think would be that we don't have the he doesn't have blocked the ace of hearts. If he put me on a flush draw, that's bluffing. And the only value hand we have there pocket threes and 8x. The issue is he has king high and loses to all of my bluffing ace high flush draws. It's very strange. It's a very, very strange one. We are going to float here to that donk bet. King high will be good a lot once he checks. Okay, raise the 6-5 suited. Oh man. Well, make sure you hit that like button if you see that hand. Feel free to leave a comment down below on your thoughts about it too. I think we just attacked his weakness with his tiny little turn bet, trying to see a river, and either he's a hacker, um, or he somehow managed to read through that and call king high. Guess we'll float in the 5-6 suited. King queen, we can call one here, can check raise as well. I think we have to bet here to try to get him to fold out his air. And we get bombed on. That's cool. Cool, 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 cool. Do call here. Ace is terrible. We're gonna check. Man, what a session killer. What a session killer. Okay. Even if he has kings, I think we have to call here. It's tens. That sucks so bad. I hate this guy, man. All right, well, we're gonna be done with this session. Because now, if we get stacked by Invictus, I'm gonna lose my mind. He's such a turd, this guy. Oh, wow. Man, this is BS. We're playing so well, too. Then we just lose with kings. Yeah, lose to this piece of shit. That is the definition of a session killer. I hate this guy so fucking much. What a donkey. Man, fuck off. That is brutal. Look at the stream of events that caused. Killer. No action. Just a killer. I mean, there's only like one hand we're actually like not flipping with, and that's pocket tens because our nine's dead. Like, this guy's a piece of shit. Fuck. He's actually not. I just can't beat him, so it drives me freaking nuts. He just runs so good, man. It's ridiculous. Just tilted now. I don't know how that guy calls that hand. It's so strange. It would have felt better if he at least called pocket aces or something. But king high? Oh. Gross. And then to just drop off like that and lose like what? Lose with our kings again. I just call the fives here against the end of the gun open. For fuck's sakes, man. Fucking ridiculous. This is a fold on the turn though. When we 3-bet, he calls, and then we bet flop, and then we go big on the turn. He just jams it like he has a jack or pocket queen or something every single time. But, well, started strong, lost all of it. It sucks. I think we played really well that session too, though. But between today and yesterday, we are still on another downswing. Could not climb out of it to save our lives. Fuck. Alright, we're gonna take a break. And then we'll be back. We'll 3-bet the jack 8 suited here. That just seems psycho to me. Still can't figure that out exactly. That would be the craziest hand read. Or it was just I wonder what he has. I want to know. I don't give a shit if I lose. Call. Those are the only two options. It's probably more likely, version 2 of that. He doesn't 3-bet. He just floats in and he checks. We're going to check back. That 3 might suck. If he just has like 4 or 5 here. I think we just show down the ace. I don't think we need to bet. I don't know about the 4. Like 4-5, sure. 3-4, sure. 6-4, I don't think is a check raise there. Oh, I'm so tilted. This guy's so annoying. He just rolls up in his phone and like calls the undergun 3-bet, then just like donk ships on 5, 6, 7. And somehow has the only hand that's in a good spot. Hey, back. We need to take a break here. Try to get back because we were playing extremely well there. So hopefully we can kind of turn that back around a little bit here. But yeah, what a drop off. Triggered by this, and then the Invictus loss, and then the Kings, and down you go. Could argue just call him here, try to lure him in, but calls. Oh, how do you not ship that? Definitely good spot to check here, because this Daciano, we're going to assume will just be shoving here, given his stack size and pot size. He does, which is good. So we can definitely call that. It's possible Lionheart would have like called Ace King or Jacks here, assuming Daciano would have shoved. Yeah, we can run it twice. It's fine. Good thing we did. Okay. So yeah, we're just taking a quick break. We're gonna try to woosaw our way out of that call and tilt. Try to bring that back a little bit. We did have a good day on Sunday though. That went pretty well, I think. It was Sunday anyways. Maybe it was Saturday. Yeah, Sunday was pretty good. Ran above EV, all that good stuff. But I think that's the only day that we've had that's been good in the last, I don't even know how long. Saturday and Sunday. The weekend was okay. Pretty much break even from where we were. Ish. Just so killer, bro. Just so killer. So demoralizing that call was. I can't believe how tilted it's got me, but it just doesn't make any sense to me that I can wrap my head around. Okay. Anyways, we will be not long. We're going to take a break and get something to eat. I'm going to woosaw my way out of this tilt, and hopefully we can win some of that back. Okay, we're back for now. Anyways, king eight. Float in here with the deuces. I don't mind. Okay, so he is willing to squeeze, and he is playing a ton of hands. We're just gonna fold the deuces there. Be a little more cautious, I guess, if he's gonna be squeezing enough. Just a fold there, no problem. Okay, we're just gonna try to move on from that insane call. Even though I'm still talking about it. That's fine. It was only so tilting because it was followed up by then the hand with the kings that we got shoved in on the turn, and then losing with the pair plus open ender to the pocket tens. So just a combination of heck. Okay, calls. We just needed to check raise here. And we can raise the ace-8 suited a whole bunch. We'll just call in this particular line. You call here. We're going to check call again. And we'll give him a chance to bluff. Huh. Fold bumps us back. That's interesting. I think we have to fold the fours there. We're going to run into it like 8-9 too often, I think.